Author's POV. Do you still love me, Tae? She asked with heavy voice. It's not the right time to answer your question, Lisa. Let's go. He avoided her question and held her hand. But she jerked it away. I'm not coming with you until you give me an answer. Lisa was persistent now. She was silent all this time. Now she wanted to know if she still has the slightest chance to love him back. Do you still love me? She repeated. I have never stopped loving you. From the day I met you, till today, you were the only one in my heart. I tried to get over you, but I can't, Taehyungff honestly replied. They both stood in the center of the road, in the dark night, staring at each other with their hands entangled. Their eyes communicated many feelings which weren't vocal. Their trance was broken when they heard more footsteps. Lisa was still staring at him. While Taehyungff noticed Marx's men coming. They pointed the gun at Lisa. But she was not knowing any of these. Her mind was somewhere else, still processing his words and her feelings. The gun was fired. In a swift motion, Taehyungff stood in front of Lisa, and the bullet directly hit his chest. Ah! He fell to the ground holding his chest. Lisa broke out from the trance. Her eyes widened seeing Taehyungff on the ground with bloody clothes. Tae! She screamed and bended down, taking his head in her lap. Yoongi and rest of the Tae's gang members have already reached there and started fighting with Mark's men. Tae, are you okay? Lisa worriedly asked, her eyes filled with tears. She cupped his face in her hands. You're going to be okay. Breathe. It's fine. You're okay. Lisa panicked as she tried to save him. Tears were flowing continuously. Taehyungff smiled seeing the worry and care Lisa had for him. I love you. He whispered with a faint smile, knowing that he wouldn't hear it back. Lisa stared at his eyes, which were also teary. I love you too. She didn't hesitate to say it back. I love you too, Tae. Please be okay for me. I forgive you. We can still be together and live happily. I'm scared. Please don't leave me, Tae. I love you so much. Please stay with me. She cried. Her heart broke when she saw him like that. He was ready to give his life to save her. Am I finally a hero? Taehyungff joked to lighten the mood and to make Lisa smile. I wish to stay longer with you. He spoke sincerely. Lisa was crying more hardly now. I need you, Tae. She sobbed. Taehyungff smiled and gently wiped her tears with his thumb. With that, he closed his eyes. Lisa was walking across the operation hall in the hospital. Taehyungff had been taken in for a surgery, until then she couldn't keep her calm. Soon after he got shot, Yoongi came and took him to the hospital, before anything bad could happen. He will be fine, Lisa, don't be tensed. Yoongi, who was watching her walking here and there, spoke. It's all because of me. He is like this because of me. If I didn't run away, then he would be safe and fine. It's all my fault. Lisa spoke and sat on the chair, crying her heart out. Yoongi came and sat beside her. It's not because of you, Lise. Stop blaming yourself. He is fine. Nothing's going to happen to him. Yoongi tried to console her. Still it's because of me. He tried to kill himself only because he can save me. Lisa bit her lower lip and looked down. I still love him, Young. Although he betrayed me, he insulted me, drugged me, bullied me, still I want him to be with me. I can't lose him like this. I don't want to let him go. She broke down. More tears started flowing from her eyes. He didn't betray you, Lisa. Yoongi said, and Lisa looked at him confused. Yes, all the conversation you heard between Uncle Kim and Tae was all lie. He was trying to trust Mr. Kim that he hates you so that he wouldn't do anything to you. Even before the conversation he already talked to us, me and Dad, and wanted to send you here. Away from him until he took over the Mafia Thorn. But unfortunately, you heard everything in wrong time. He wanted to explain to you, but stopped himself, because he wanted you to stay away from him until the matter sought. Yoongi said, and Lisa's eyes popped out in shock. How dumb was her? He always took care of you in these 2 years. From your health to you living, your earning and everything. He said and sighed, looking at Lisa, whose face was filled with tears. He is not going anywhere. He will be with you, Lisa. After the surgery, he will be fine. Don't worry. Yoongi held her hand and assured her. He still wasn't able to soothe her, so he called Jisoo and told her everything. She said she will be there soon. I love him, Young. I don't want to lose him, she cried again. He too loves you, Lise, more than anything and anyone in his life. After you left, there was not a girl in his life. I have seen him crying multiple times because he missed you, Lisa. He continued, he loves you and you love him. That's why I am saying this, Lisa, you both deserve a second chance. Yoongi finished speaking. Lisa sat there without moving. Tears continuously left her eyes. I will go and get you something to eat. Yoongi walked away from there. Lisa didn't know what to do. She sat there, lifelessly, remembering all of their moments.